Yo, this is Dova Blackhat Gaming. I do RPG games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and many more. Subscribe to see more and enjoy the video.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim. A place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
I wish I'd been around to see it.
I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? I look forward to it. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Well, in spite of the farce that was that entrance exam, this place is definitely worth seeing. Let's go and get that tour.
Yeah? I wonder if a librarian at Cyrodiil leaves all the cleaning duties to a single apprentice.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds. She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that. We are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Mirabelle will be waiting for you. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
You would? Now? All right then. Where shall we start? You do? Splendid. Which spell? Ooh, good idea. Sparks it is. Always wanted to learn that one. Yes! Yes! Power! Unlimited power! Sorry, got a smidge carried away there, didn't I? Right behind you.
I love it here. There's just so much knowledge.
So, what's on your mind? By the Divines, I just realized I've been casting the usual Drain Life and Ice Spike spells so much. You must think my exceptionalism in Magicka is, well, laughable. Well, I'll prove that I did learn more than 3 spells in the last 1,000 years. The essentials like Candlelight, Oak Flesh, some conjuration spells like Flame Atronach, and even some healing spells. If I haven't been casting them now, I'll cast them more. Yes, but when I was here, it wasn't so crumbly. This used to be a city. I wonder what happened here. That's too bad. Seems awful. Anyway, we should keep moving. We've got a moth priest to find. Lead on.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying understand the reasoning behind
The College of Winterhold. Being here always increases my mood.
I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor
I
receive
think the
no
college
such
is due for a
treatment.
change in leadership.
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome
Nights
to
like
the
this,
college.
I wish I had my telescope with me. When I was a boy, I used to
Another
see
new
stars
student.
and
I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems.
There's so much magicka that I can
Don't
feel.
anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
It's not as run down as many
Initially,
people
you'll
make
be
it out to
learning
be.
from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
We're having a lesson? Already? How exciting!
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first
this
thing
must
to
be the
understand
main
is that
classroom
magic
for the
is,
college.
by its very nature,
Kind of
volatile
expected
and
more
dangerous.
tables and chairs,
Unless you can
to be
control
honest.
it
But
can and
at
will
least no one's
destroy
going
you.
to be dozing off in class
Sir,
now.
I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned.
Ever
What
since
I'm
we've
talking
been
about
going
is
here,
true
I've
control,
always
mastery
wondered
of
how
magic.
things compared
It
to the
takes
Mages
years,
Guild.
if not
Are
decades
they
of
largely the
practice and
same?
study.
Or do they
What are we
differ
waiting
in a
for?
lot of ways?
Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. And keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there,
Finally,
please. Just
a
opposite
place
me.
where I'm in
Wouldn't
my
want anyone
element.
else in the way. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Saarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
I have to say, I wasn't expecting to explore a Nordic ruin so soon after joining
Maybe
the college.
later?
Let's get to
busy now.
Saarthal as soon as possible.
Gisargo understands. You hesitate because you know Gisargo will be better than you. Very well.
Sorry.
Moment to talk. It's about Saarthal. If I'm seeing things right, you are a very fresh student here. You finished your very first lesson, and now they're asking you to delve deep into a Nordic ruin? It seems a bit much, if you ask me. Then why are you going along with this? Good grief. You really can be a pile of scrib jelly sometimes. Just think about this. You're an experienced adventurer, even if you're just starting your formal studies in Skyrim. If you got into a fight, if not for your magic, you'd still find some way to come out on top. Look at the other students here. I don't think many of them have even adventured before. Worst case, they may end up getting hurt and killed, all just for some jaunt to discover various applications of magic throughout history or whatever. So this must be Saarthal. Decrepit, webby, and dusty. Just lovely. Keep your guard up, just as with any Nordic ruin we delve into.
This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such a
That doesn't begin to persuade.
You seem uncomfortable being here.
I just don't know that it's right for us to be in here like this, picking through the ruins.
Who knows what we might find in here?
Well, are there any questions before we begin? We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but this isn't it.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What we have the rest of you do. Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out and interact with them. Just identify them. Ormond, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. Cesargo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
If we die here, do you think we stay dead? Perhaps best not to think about it.
Tolfdir definitely has unconventional teaching styles. So, what do you want to talk about? All right.
Well, certainly none of this will benefit my research. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine, just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
Go on an expedition to Skyrim, they said.
Until next time.
It'll be fun, they said. There won't be any horrible ancient Nordic zombies, they said. This place gives me the creeps.
I sure hope Tolfdir knows what he's doing.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Just lovely. Another decrepit barrow to explore. I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now. I can't say I'm surprised. Next time, be more careful before you pick up one of those shiny things.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Take care now.
We may be in for more trouble.
What was that? You talked to the Psijic Order? I've heard of them, even back in my day. I didn't think they'd still be around, especially after I'd heard about what happened to Artaeum.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
I wonder why they only spoke to you, too, and not to Tolfdir and I.
right behind you.
Lead on.
Yes, my friend? Let's get moving before we end up permanent residents of this delightful place.
I'm not someone to be trifled with.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful.
Sorry.
Go on.
Sorry.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. Be prepared to defend yourself. They were a group of mages with a... I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
I can smell your wolf odor from here. This Nordic ruin goes deeper than I thought. If I were a betting woman, I'd say something is either being guarded or trapped here. That usually is the case with these kinds of ruins, right? Good night. Hey, let's show 'em a little more than some pretty faces.
means... ideal, we respect each other's personal space. So many ruins in Skyrim. More than there are houses, it feels like.
Hold on, my boy, hold on. I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Just look at that! Fascinating! So deeply fascinating!
By blood, what is that?
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this.
You're not getting the best of me.
Right, keep it
Come on,
busy.
then.
I'll try to drain some of its power. Now attack!
What have you got? Come at me. Do you honestly think he's dead? Right there.
I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? Why, this is utterly unique. Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo Zaran of this discovery? Please, hurry. What could this place be? This is simply fascinating.
This war, it looks to have some arcane power coming from it. However, like Tolfdir here, what kind of arcane power it is, I'm not too sure. It looks like something the Archmage would know about. Come on, let's move.
I wonder if anyone's ever been through.
Let's head up.
You do know where you're going, don't you?
Here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
I guess we're just walking around the campus for now. Or are we going to attend a class? Or maybe even visit the library?
Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon. See you all on the next video. Enjoy life and stay gaming.